quarantine, which is what we built it for.
3.
And St. Petersburg gets a second blue. So I need one more blue up here on St. Petersburg. Thank you, sir.
Crap.
Yeah.
So
The only way this would work is if we could have a dispatcher possibly just to move people, but
because. Or
Yeah, and there's no way.
make
'Cause-
me a scientist.
we don't have that ability
I know.
either.
Because I went 1, 2.
Because we can get him the cards, but we can't get back around to his turn.
I don't know if we can even give me the cards.
We could, because if she ends in Chicago and I end in San Fran, you could
Oh.
move up, grab
1,
card, move
2,
over, grab
3.
card. But
But
then it's
no.
not an
Oh,
automatic.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
So we
can
can
get
get you the cards, but that's
okay.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
And you're
'Cause
the
I need
closest.
One action left.
Do you guys need to be in the same city to get an extra action?
No, I get to look at the top of the pile with him.
No.
You're thinking of the dispatcher.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, the dispatcher's still in the cave. The cave, the 5
No,
extra
I know what you're
rooms.
talking about, but it's the dispatcher. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't think we can. I think we just have to cut our losses.
Yeah, because you're the one who would have the best
He
ship
just
we
needs,
can.
yeah, we just need to get the cards back to you, because I could build the research station there, so that you were even in the right spot at the right time,
I
but I
know.
don't think there's enough cards to even get
I
to
don't
the
have
start of
enough
your turn.
actions. I need 5. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to drive 1, pick up Chicago 2, drive, pick up San Fran 4, 5, develop the cure. I need 1 more
So
action.
What's Chicago?
She has Chicago. So if she can figure out how to get to
Gotcha.
Chicago, I can
I'm right there. I
Yeah,
can
you're
go.
right
Yeah.
there anyways.
Yeah.
And I can discard a card to fly wherever I would like, and then I could build the research station, but yeah, you don't have enough actions.
I have 1 less action. That's so frustrating. Because there's no other way to get me there.
Do we have any? I was gonna say, do we have any? Rest, we have nothing that we can play to. Is there something we could buy an extra time, buy an extra maneuver, or something?
No.
No, we
We just
decided
don't-
against that grant, not that the other grant came up.
And that won't have. That's just to stop when the
Well, no,
epidemic
both
comes.
grants
we
came
could-
up.
I was
Oh,
just reading.
did they?
Yeah.
Oh, we got the other grant
we
too? Okay.
foresaw and then we removed
Oh,
Lima.
right. Yeah, we didn't pick that grant.
So if we would have switched roles, what we would do is I would be a scientist for 1
Or
day. Come here, pick Chicago. I'll come here, pick San Francisco, and develop the cure. So technically, we could have won if we would have been able to switch roles.
But we don't
I
know
know,
that.
I know, I'm not
There's
saying-
so many other things.
I know. I'm just saying, like.
How many
No,
cards
I
do-
I still would.
How many-
I already discarded.
How many
Oh.
blues do you
I
have?
have 3.
That's what
Three.
That's all I wanted
yeah,
to know.
We need 2.
2, and you can get yours.
And so he's
And
already
mine.
pulled.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. There's nothing we
Yeah,
can do. I think we just
Chicago.
need to play it through.
Yeah, there's nobody else.
So we can't do it, so we try to stop the world from burning.
Yes. So we just mitigate as much as we can.
Maze sucks.
So what happens? So even though it does.
Even though we've lost twice in a row.
Twice in a row,
We move on. We
Move
just
on to
don't
next
get a
month.
bonus
Yeah.
in June.
We
Now
do
I still
get-
want to scratch it off to see what it would have been.
Okay.
For my cure.
But we'll still get upgrades.
So we just want to stop the world from burning, so we don't
Yeah, and
start
we'll
out
get 2
June
more
as
funded
shitty.
events next game. So we'll have 4 funded events.
I know.
Man, for the
I know.
the loss of the world for want of 1 action.
One action.
Action.
Not even a
Frey's
turn.
starting to look a little bit better from time to time, but it's like, yeah, not even a turn, just 1 action.
One action. And as much as we
There's no other way to pull that.
Because you said
stunt
8
off.
cards, right?
Yeah, 8 cards.
Yeah, 8 cards. What do you mean 8 cards? I missed
The
that.
player cards.
There's
Oh.
8 player cards.
Yeah.
I thought we had.
Oh yeah, we just don't have.
Yeah, we just have enough action to get back to him. You know, he'd need.
All right. Well, I mean, good for it. There's
You
nothing
have-
we can do. We might
Yeah,
as well
you
just
have
finish.
to play it through. That
So-
is one of the rules.
So
You don't have a
what
choice.
turn? Whose
It's
turn?
my
is it?
turn, so I'm gonna
Okay.
do this. 1,
Sweet
2,
somber.
3, 4. I have my New York. I was ready to share.
Okay, draw your 2 cards.
I got London. I got Washington.
See, you all the blue are on the bottom
Yeah.
because we haven't seen
I
it.
haven't seen any of them yet.
Yeah. And then you're gonna draw 3 things.
What?
Nothing. Nah, it doesn't matter.
Oh wait, no. Oh no, because you're in New York.
I mean,
Because
yeah.
Hold
you are
on.
gonna technically be the last person to go.
Yeah. What? Anybody?
Is there any way to get her cards, or it's just gonna be the same thing that we deal with
It's-
him?
No.
It's gonna be the
Yeah,
same issue.
Yeah, we could get them the cards, but there's not enough moves to get that.
Okay.
Because he's the one bug that we have to be in the right spot for.
And you don't get anything fancy with it.
Well, because the most I could get from you guys is 2 cards, and I need 5 cards.
Yeah.
I know.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Alright.
1.
Infection 1 doesn't count. Jakarta.
Did you draw 2 from there?
Yes.
Yes.
I got a bunch of
Oh
blues.
yeah.
A whole bunch of
That's
blues.
basically what's left in the pot.
Jakarta.
So Jakarta, I'm waiting.
Please place them down here.
Jakarta, doesn't matter. Istanbul, doesn't matter. Johannesburg, stage 2 faded infection.
Alright. Well, take revenge! Like, drive over to Miami.
It's over to Miami to shoot.
Kill them all.
No,
Well,
I'm actually
kill 2
thinking.
and then get out.
No, because it's
It's not
free.
coming
Oh, it's not
back.
coming back. Right? Kill them all.
Kill them all.
Kill 'em all.
But it's her choice. Let her
Yeah,
decide
yeah.
what.
Yeah, do you want to kill
How
all
do
of
you
them
want to
then?
go down?
Where do you want to kill people?
Probably Miami. Or
You
Lima.
do Miami, but
Lima.
it's quarantined. That's why I was thinking it.
But it doesn't matter.
Because
Or
Lima's out of the game.
drive into Atlanta at least.
Yeah.
Save the research station. Go down. Go down defending the scientists as a hero.
Yes.
All right.
1,
One,
2,
two.
3, 4.
And she saves the science center.
Alright.
All right. Your 2 cards.
Okay, slow down.
So frustrating. It's like you can taste it.
Yeah.
And this was also my fear of, like, I mean, I don't know.
Hey, this went really good. Except for we just need more cards.
Yeah. And
Oh, we're gonna get 2 more.
We just need one more action. That's all it was. Just one more action.
Player cards.
We got Algiers, which is black, and the last epidemic, which
Oh,
is like.
goody.
yeah.
It still has to happen.
Yeah.
So, and it could be yellow, and it could be.
Yeah, I don't need to keep track of these anymore since I know we're all dying. So.
Yeah.
So, epidemic what?
Epidemic outbreaks in the city of Cairo, which is
What?
white.
But
Okay,
at
and
least,
then-
yay!
It's just like.
Whatever.
It's like, whatever.
So
It's
what?
fine.
Well, shuffle those quick.
Yeah, we got you.
Well, it's not making our future thing uglier, so that's good.
Thanks, Pollyanna.
I'm trying to be optimistic.
I don't know if you would catch what that reference
No,
is. That was
I
a
never
Disney
catch
movie.
any of your references.
It's a Disney movie about a little girl who always sees the bright things in
I
life.
almost got one of your references once, but you didn't let me think long enough before you told me what it was.
I love that.
Almost once.
I was this close, but you just
close.
could
He
be
said
off.
something that he was like an itty bitty little tiny space or something, and I'm like, wait a minute, I know this. And then he said it's Aladdin. I'm like,
Damn
that's one
you.
Disney movie I've seen. It was a very upsetting day.
All right, Maya, split the deck.
How many years ago? I don't know.
Take a-
Put your fingers in between any 2 cards.
That one right there. All right, that's the new top.
You're welcome.
All right,
Infected.
let's watch the world burn for a while.
Dun, dun,
Or blow up all our
dun.
quarantines.
Yeah, no, I don't count anymore for it. All right, infection number 1, St. Petersburg. Infection number 2, Khartoum.
I don't thought you were gonna say cartoon.
No.
Infection number 3, Miami. Infection number 4, Johannesburg. A lot of yellow infections. But they're not coming back. So
Alright.
doesn't
Go
matter
on.
much.
Alright.
Boy, there's a lot of depression here.
Well, we already know we lost. But we have to. It's like you lost, but you still have to run that last mile. I know.
It's like every game of
Where's
Monopoly
my
I ever
beer?
played. You die, but you have to take forever to finish it.
Or risk.
I don't know. Should I fly to Essen and remove cubes from St. Petersburg so you have less cube counts?
Sure.
Alright, so I'm gonna,
You know, there's a part of me that says let's at least just run out what we were going to do.
oh, in place where we are going to be. But there's no
That's
point
it.
of being there.
But I'm not in Chicago, so I can't
Yeah,
get
because
him.
she mowed them down.
Oh, that's right.
So why don't I just ditch
Alright.
this card, fly to St. Petersburg.
should
I'm
wait.
paying.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
3.
Fly
And
to
draw your 2
St.
cards.
Petersburg.
Wait,
How many did I remove there? Or
Before proceeding and doing that one, we've got research stations all over the place. Are these where we would maybe like to keep a permanent one? Is there a permanent one that we haven't built that you'd like to go there
oh,
and
that's a good point too.
die laying the foundations of what might be the
Well,
penultimate?
this one I liked.
Well, because we can
Because this one's
Yeah,
so
it's-
connected and it's right in the middle. of-
Mexico City
Yes.
having
I
another
like
permanent
that one.
back.
Okay.
So I was
We can
thinking
make
make
that
that
one
one permanent.
Okay.
I don't think there would be another one, a second one to make permanent because I kind of want to make that
Well,
one
having
more.
something over here would be nice too, because it's,
Yes.
it's going to connect. Because this part of the board is completely
Um,
disconnected from everybody.
So, well, the best one is either Shanghai or Hong Kong.
Hong Kong would be really good.
Yeah, Hong Kong is highly
Hong Kong,
connected.
especially since it's
It's,
attached
and
to
it's near
Shanghai-
a border. It's near a border too.
Yep. Shanghai has
Oh, I
the
guess
advantage of
Shanghai.
hopping over.
Oh, but hold on, Shanghai is in Asia. Wouldn't it be better to have it in Manila since it's on the other side of that border? Because that was an issue that.
Or Ho Chi Minh City.
So is that going to be our 2
But
game
if this
upgrades?
go,
Oh yeah.
can,
so then
can we
would you-
build
Mm,
military bases in rioting cities?
No, well, yes, but you.
Rioting
Let's see.
cities, right? That was part of it. That only had an. What
No,
was it
no,
that
it's
I
just
emailed
research
you?
stations.
Yes.
Military
That's
bases,
what I
yes, but flying
You can-
into
Yeah,
military
no one-
bases
I
was right.
can.
into-
That's just me.
just you
That's
though.
just
That's
me.
Yeah,
not
so
me
if we
or
build
the
it here,
Crown.
nobody else can use this one
Right.
because
So
of
how
this.
about Ho Chi Minh
But
Yeah,
that was
but
that
Ho
our
Chi Minh
two?
or
makes sense.
Taipei?
Was that the 2 end upgrades that we wanted to do,
Um,
or do we
again-
want to mutate these?
I don't know. I was bringing that up as instead
Right,
of
well,
just
let's
going
always
up
make
here.
an option. So why don't you build the one in Ho Chi Minh City?
All right, so
So I'm going to.
Well, wasn't there? Oh,
So-
wasn't there already one in Manila? Yeah, there was.
was there one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. There was
Yeah,
one in
because
Manila.
that was our 6th
Oh,
one.
gotcha. There you go. So to build, then you can go to St. Petersburg and shoot one.
Sure. So
One.
what I.
So 1, 2, burn your Buenos Aires card and shoot
I
somebody. Or,
drive to
I guess you didn't shoot
No,
anybody.
no,
You
you
hear-
don't shoot that.
City
I just have the flu.
research
Nope.
station.
Not today, you don't. Okay, not today, you don't.
Cartoon
Petersburg.
Sorry, yes.
player cards.
I'm letting them get caught up with what happened.
Okay. Now she's player cards.
Oh, good, a
They're,
blue.
well, they're all buried.
Oh, good, a blue.
They really were, and that thing was shuffled like crazy.
So, I mean, that's why we couldn't get them
Yeah.
in time because there's just
The-
nobody
the-
who had them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't there. All right, infection number 1. So she got lots of blue.
I know. I got it.
Hong Kong doesn't count. Washington D.C.
Gets a blue.
gets a blue. Cairo doesn't count. Atlanta gets a zombie.
Good news, you don't start there.
That's not you. Okay. Say-
No, it's not me. I'm quarantined.
Alright. And
But it's not going to go to your turn.
yeah,
Never
the game's
gonna
gonna end before we get to you.
So I don't get.
You're not
Yeah,
gonna get
because
started.
I'm going to draw the last one and Travis.
It's
will
only
draw
when
the last
it's-
If it makes you
starts
feel
on
better,
your
you're
turn.
just going to die.
But did I? No. Did I only have 3 turns? Or that was my 4
Yeah,
turns?
well, you would have
I was
left
just-
a zombie in there anyways.
Had she,
Yeah, you
No,
flew,
my
quarantined
Yeah, you
it.
flew there and then
should you have?
shot it up.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh.
My question was, did I have 1 action left, so I
No,
should have
no.
quarantined?
Nope, you
That was
flew
where
and
I
then
was
you
going.
shot it up.
Yeah, you flew,
And
drove.
And did 3.
Yeah.
Or no, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
flew,
you
drove, and
flew, drove, and then
shot.
Okay,
Took out
thank
the
you.
2 zombies who were
no,
there.
you didn't have anything left.
Yeah, you went down dying to save the research station. There was nothing.
But I
left.
don't, because the little dude
Only
popped in
if you
there.
start.
Because
You
we're
won't
yeah.
start your turn. We'll die before then.
Thank God.
That's
Only if you
that's
start.
like, I'm gonna die before the morning. Goodness, I'd hate to see what happens the day
Alright.
after. All right,
So,
your turn.
Seven.
oh shoot, okay,
We've
I'm,
infected.
Hold on, this is now 7.
Yeah.
yeah.
Not that it really matters, but.
Oh,
Can you tell us what you're doing over here?
I did Miami, I did Johannesburg.
No, yeah, we need to know.
Quarantine Miami.
And then
Quarantine
Lima,
Johannesburg.
Hold on. Quarantined Miami.
Miami, Johannesburg remotely, Lima, and then Chicago. Ain't nothing getting towards me.
Okay, remotely Johannesburg,
Yeah, remotely Johannesburg.
Lima, Miami, and
Chicago.
thank you.
And then I draw those two cards. They get stuff.
Are you blue?
Khartoum gets. Yeah, I've always been blue.
You can't remote Johannesburg and Chicago.
Yes,
Chicago's
I
not-
can. Chicago's
Chicago's
connected.
not-
Oh,
And
wow.
I'm
That's just-
super
I
powered.
can see the line. Very good.
But
My eyeballs
Khartoum gets a zombie.
So this was player cards.
And then, oh, I didn't peek at the top, but who cares?
Well, maybe you do care.
No, I don't.
Mexico City.
Nothing happens.
Okay, and what was
Wait,
the other
wait,
one?
wait, 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 wait.
Hold on, Khartoum and what?
Oh, Istanbul for my cards. Nothing
It
happens.
Nothing happens.
At all.
Infection stage, absolutely nothing happens.
Eradicate. Quarantine, and I'm in it.
Oh my goodness.
Uber corn.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm still writing them. It's just for the sake of
Thank you.
You know, we've had such
We
good
had
luck
no
with
outbreaks.
The outbreaks.
See,
everything worked.
that was what I was kind
Yeah,
of
that was
predicting.
exactly
Like, we're not
what-
going to have any outbreaks, but are we going to have the time to get the cures? So,
And if just a couple more blues a little bit earlier, we probably could have pulled it
Yeah.
off too.
so that's what I was kind of predicting.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and part of the blue problem at least wasn't our fault.
But I
We were
knew-
at the bottom of the
I
dam.
knew we were not going to get outbreaks. I just knew it wasn't going to happen.
Can
Because
I
we
take the
have
infection
Yep.
cards?
3
Thank
people
you.
who are really good at removing stuff.
Which
And then it will be Travis's last turn. He can do Washington, and then do you have a card to like go?
Yeah.
Okay, 1,
One.
2, 3.
I have Washington.
All right.
Look at that.
We
The
kinda
world
be
is
ready.
cleared of all the. Yes,
woo, we
we've
eradicated
got-
blue, but we
Without
didn't
the
cure
cure.
it.
We've got the cure ready to go. The disease
Well,
is.
no, we
complete.
don't have a cure. We
Oh, that's right.
sacrificed
We sacrificed the cure for that one. And then we all died. And so
Where's the stuff?
May really
that's
sucks.
up there. It's on the wine rack.
Okay, so what did you
Lose
do,
twice
Travis?
by like an action,
Or
a
a
turn.
I've had a sore throat all week. I took out or cleaned Washington D.C. Flew from Washington D.C. to St. Petersburg, and then plucked the 2 remaining cubes from St. Petersburg. 1,
All
2,
right.
3, 4. Those are my 4 moves.
Do you want to count these things for
So,
whatever?
can you hand me the
Count what things?
this one?
The zombies.
Yeah. So I
Count the
think
zombies. That's
So-
your
so. We
on
have
the board.
24 because we've got all the cubes off the board. So
Yep.
24 of each.
How many
and
do you have left over?
And then
One,
zombies
2,
was
3,
these.
Okay, so
4.
there's 0 cards,
0 cards.
0 outbreaks.
0 outbreaks.
Wow.
24 of every cube.
What did you kill?
Here. The
Our
win
win
bonus.
bonus.
What was it?
The one that lets us remove faded.
Okay.
But again, it only happens for me.
So we have 18 zombies left. It means there's 30 on the
So
board.
18 zombies left. We had 2 cures that were both eradicated,
Eradicated
black and
twice.
red. We
Man,
got
the
we
blue
got
is
2
just-
objectives. One of them was having a military base in every region, and then eradicating at least 1 disease.
This is like playing a flawless baseball game and then everybody dies of a heart attack in the last inning and the other team wins by forfeiture.
No.
Oh.
Or like pretty much like a no-hit game until like the 9th inning, where it's.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was just like because it wasn't like bad stuff happened. It was just everybody on the team died. Ran out of
Or
air.
no, it's like that one All-Star game that got canceled. Like it was tied. They canceled it because of weather. Like they were inning 11 and stopped it, so nobody actually won.
Yeah, end of game.
Somebody was telling me about that. I was like, yeah, I'd be frustrated if I went to that game. I'd want to see it finished. So that's what it's like. It
What?
just stopped.
It's like I paid for my ticket. I want to see the end of the game.
Oh man, that was.
All right, and now this says at the end of your first game in May, before selecting your game end upgrades, open the following door. Okay, we did that last time. And then scratch this off if you win a bonus game in May, but I want to scratch it off just for the
Just so
sake
that he
of.
knows.
Well, I want to know what it is.
Yep.
You know what we're missing out
What
on.
we would have lost, or what we could have had.
Okay, so basically we are going to get 2 cherries and a lemon.
What are you gonna scratch off, Daddy?
Our hopes and dreams.
Yes. I knew our run was gonna come to an end, but I don't like losing 2 in a row. One action! I know!
One action. It wasn't even.
Yes.
That's,
like last
this
time
is
we-
the roughest. I mean, last time sucked, but we went down
The
hard.
burning.
This one,
It was
one
so close.
action!
We could have just added roadblocks in it. 3 roadblocks anywhere we wanted.
Okay.
This one says draw before you set up in June, so don't set up in June.
Alright.
You can shuffle it all
The blue
So we can't,
So,
we don't wanna do that now, so we
Want
can
this
at
one?
least get started?
Yeah, let's tear it because we can't
or
use
let's
it.
tear a corner of it or something. Yeah. There you go.
Because we don't get to use it.
So you don't wanna pre-set up now?
We can't. We have to wait till the June game.
Hi.
So in other words, we have to wait till next Saturday.
All right. There's that, and then we need to pick our upgrades. Now, my thought was I definitely want to make this one permanent. It's so nicely located. It's with the quarantine, I can just
It's nice
those
to be
kind
able
of
to fly
make it.
back and forth in the yellow
And
too.
they have
you know, and even if there's one that starts in there, the colonel can start there too and zap somebody down.
I don't think he had a,
Oh wait, no, you won't be able to start. So that's the only way we wouldn't want it in Mexico City if we draw Mexico City, but that's okay.
So there's a notion of a permanent research station. What other?
no, military
There,
base.
military
And
Yeah.
we're
thing.
gonna do a.
That's what I meant.
And I think
The green one.
the other thought I was having was let's get red up to the full 4. Level 4, or we could upgrade black too. But level 4 is when you treat, move all the cubes of this color from your city. So it's like we become medics for black. Now, if we
Red.
for red, sorry. So for red, we would be medics before it's cured.
What were the player things too?
The other one, the black one
The
would
black
be
one would be
I
we
think
don't
he
take
has
action.
those. Yeah, he's got them. Can I see the sheet?
all for want of one action.
I know. No, I
Kevin.
agree.
Can we look at the player upgrades too?
Yeah.
Because we brought somebody in. The
So there's some
colonel,
player
so I don't know.
upgrades over there.
I don't like him.
Let's see.
I don't think he was as effective, especially with the way that we lost the game.
Who?
Or
Oh.
if there are other upgrades that would be good on somebody else.
But I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there was a couple times that you cleared it out so I could be like in Mexico City. I could be in Kinshasa.
Yeah, without the medic to clear out some of
Because
the
if
places.
I'm not in a military base, I'm not as effective as I was. Because I can't do the remote thing
I'm just-
unless I'm at a military base.
You didn't get to kill all the stuff for the guts and glory, but it did
Yeah.
occasionally.
There
But
was
see, I
effort,
just don't
yeah.
feel, looking at what I've got here, that I
Yeah.
did as much as I've done
Yeah,
with
I
the
think
scientists.
I think that's going to require looking at the looking at the game and being being conscious of okay, what real utility did the kernel have? So I would say that maybe while you're watching the video, see if it really had the utility that we thought it was going to have or not.
And none of those player upgrades are spectacularly great or anything.
And then, what was the other? There was another unfunded event.
It's the airstrike.
Are they in
No,
this
there was one that was you
No.
could place on a card.
Scar.
Yeah, airstrike.
Yeah, that's the
sounds
airstrike.
right. That was remove a cube, I think.
Yeah,
I
it's-
remove a faded. I mean, it would be this
That's
color.
it.
No, that's those are relationships.
Should I go past it and not see it? It's totally
Is it in
possible.
here? Yeah, it's in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I put some of them in there because
Yeah, so okay, here's the game upgrades for characters. Formidable, you may use a city card from an adjacent city when building any structure, but I think with the operations expert that's slightly.
Yeah.
And then veteran, upgrade somebody to military. And then yeah, airstrike, so we would put this on a player card like Osaka I say Osaka because it's the other
Yeah.
super isolated.
And what did you
Remove one faded figure from any city. But I still, I think,
I feel like we have the good character upgrades and
yeah,
funded
I think, like, that seems nice, but I do think
Don't
having,
way.
yeah, I think
Sticking to
having this one not needing an action, and then this one permanent.
Yeah, I like
Well-
upgrading Banshee Fever even more
Then upgrading Scarlet
than Scarlet, so that at least they're a little bit.
close to each other. No, I agree.
There was one because then
then-
we're always thinking the same way about the diseases
Well,
too.
and the other thing is,
Like, which one do
we're
we
that
focus
much closer to making this one only need
Yeah.
less.
Yes.
Well, and then we could start on this one, and that, getting it eventually to not need an action might be really helpful.
So, yeah, I like upgrading Banshee Fever.
Okay, so let's upgrade it to a level 2. Let
Oh,
me do
right, that's my
and
job.
then I'll let you do
Now, so-
the military base of
Okay,
Miami
talk.
The only
Travis.
other thing is, there's the military base
in Mexico
in
City.
Mexico City. Although, yeah, I'm wondering, is it better to have one military base and one upgrade there, or to do the double upgrade so that black and red are just both fast, effective, and you can focus attention on blue?
I like this one just because it's so centrally located, and I can
Well, it's centrally located there. It's so important over there.
and I can, if I start, I can just blanket it with quarantines right away.
Okay, I was
I agree.
Yeah.
reasonable
I-
question.
No. I
think-
like the
go.
thought,
Put
but
that
I
down.
think, especially if
what
we're
does
not
level
going to
two
do the Colonel, because maybe the Colonel didn't have as much utility. Because I think we underestimated the utility of the quarantine specialist with that new power.
That power is fantastically awesome.
So
But that does mean we need to keep this person to
Yes,
get you some
'cause we
bases
need
to
to-
fly to.
and we might as well because we're going to have 2 that are permanent. We're almost halfway there.
I think the utility of that cool power is great as long as you can clear out the spot to get you there, though. 'Cause
Yeah,
the
as long
minute
as
anything
nobody's in
happens
there first.
So the Colonel is sort of needed to
Okay.
make you stay
Well,
useful. The
We
minute-
upgraded
Yep.
Banshee.
But
So
we can
that was
figure
good.
that out next.
what is
time,
that
I think.
upgrade? So now it takes one less, and I don't need a research station.
No, you
don't
no longer
You don't
need
need
an
an action or a research.
Okay,
station.
the
So
guy
neither
still
is
takes
the
5.
action.
Still 5.
Yes.
Do you want to do that one?
Yeah, I've got it on. I've put down that we're permanent military base in Mexico
Oh, I guess
City.
there's not a spot for it, so I can just. Or, no, I still don't do it because
Okay, but that's the other
For
thing that
Mexico
we've
City.
agreed on.
I thought so. Or no?
Travis, have we agreed that Mexico City?
Yeah,
Because as long as it doesn't get initially infected, I mean, I can even just sit on Mexico City because I can quarantine and it won't get infected.
No, the only good news out of losing May twice was that we get 4 upgrades instead of 2.
I know.
That's the only good thing.
Again, I'm trying to look at the optimistic side of
Always
things.
look on.
well,
the
it's
bright
we were talking about this as a 3-act play too, right? The second act, everything that can go wrong should go wrong. Where we're supposed to be at the low ebb when we get to the end of the second act. That will make our victory in December so much more sweet.
Yeah, okay,
And then the
thanks,
next
honey.
game we could do another
Carry
or
nice.
2.
There was
Yes,
this-
I like where we've got the things right
Yeah,
now.
let's put it there. I mean, we're
I
already
think the base is important.
we're also a third done for one of the objectives. If we can take care of one of those objectives,
Yeah.
Okay.
of course, next month it's going to be 2 entirely new objectives, and the bases won't matter.
Yeah. Well,
No,
there's only a spot for
this
one
is
more.
This thing, so.
So I think there's only going to be one more optional or one more mandatory.
Okay.
But I don't like, I like to think the worst of things. All right. I think, so we decided a permanent military base here.
Yep,
Upgrade Banshee
fever
Fever.
to level 2.
Oh,
And
you want to put
then
that card back with the others.
Wham bam, thank you ma'am.
Oh
We go home.
The
with-
safety of the world for want of one action.
So we
Maybe
will
a
receive
double.
2 more
bummer.
events.